So, hello everyone. So, మనకి ఒక చిన్న డౌట్ ఈరోజు. So, what is the doubt అంటే, so this is the doubt from my student Jagan. So, this doubt is what means like, we gone through some EDA. So, some EDA part. So, ma'am, in EDA, once tells about the data cleaning and data preparation. So, with the data and explain once like how to approach with the data, like ఎలా చేయాలి అని. So EDA, what is EDA? First one, what EDA means? Exploratory
Data analysis.
Exploratory data analysis. So exploratory data analysis, what is this exploratory data analysis? ఎలా explore చేయాలి, ఎలా analyze చేయాలి? So this is where like pandas is involving and feature engineering is involving. Am I right or not? So guys, I'm going to explain this guy how to work with this one. Okay, so now I am taking one data set which is a Titanic data set. Okay, so what is this EDA? EDA is nothing but like doing the analysis. Okay, doing the data analysis. Okay, so another thing is you guys need to understand here where this step is using in the machine learning, where this step is using in the machine learning algorithm, ML algorithm. So what are steps involving in machine learning algorithm? ML algorithm steps. So what are the machine learning algorithm steps, guys? So first one is what? Importing the required libraries. Next one is what? Loading the data set. Next one is what? Data preparation. Okay, data preparation is very, very important. So here EDA is playing the key role. So what is the next one? Splitting the data. Okay, so next one is what, guys? Model creation. Okay, next one is model training. Okay, next step is what, guys? Seventh step is model evaluation. Okay, next step is model prediction. Okay, and final step is deployment. Clear? So here this EDA comes under this data preparation. Okay, where this one comes? EDA comes under the data preparation and data analysis. So fine, guys, we are using this Google Colab. Okay, we are using this Google Colab. Just go here. Okay, yes. So firstly, we need to load the data set. So I'm taking a Titanic data set. Run this one. Take some time. Yeah, choose the file. Fine. So now we need to import pandas as PD. Okay. So we are importing pandas as PD and we are using like data frame equals to PD dot read underscore CSV. And we'll take the file name. What is the file name? Titanic. CSV is the file name. Okay. So next print the data frame. So we are printing the data frame. So data frame is going to be printed. Wow. So how many rows and how many columns we have? 891 rows and the 12 columns we have. So we need to understand this data set or not. So data set understand this column. Okay. So just give the head. What is the head, guys? Head and enti? Head is the method. Jagan, you can speak. Okay. So answer the questions what I'm asking. Head is the method. What is head do? Printing the default top 5 rows. Okay, it is going to print the default top 5 rows. It is going to print. I want to print 10 rows, means what can I give? 10 I
Print
give.
of 10.
Yeah, so it is going to print the 10 rows. So can I use shape? What is a shape? Shape is the attribute which is used to analyze how many rows and how many columns we have. Okay, so from here onwards the data analysis started. From here onwards, what started? EDA started. So this shape, head, so info. What is the info? Info is the method which is used for what? Info is the method which is used for what? Analyzing the information. Analyzing the information about this data set. Look at this one.
Information about each column, basically.
Exactly. Each columns and rows, how many rows are there, how many columns are there, and range index, everything. So it is going to be analyzed. And what is the memory usage for this data set, etc., etc. So this is the information. Okay. So we have the another method called as describe. Okay, describe. So what is this describe? Use the mathematical analysis. What is the count, mean, standard deviation, minimum, 25, 50. So maximum. This is entire. So entire numerical data column we have, right? So regarding numerical data column, we are getting all these mathematical analysis. So this is what loading and understanding the data set. What is this one, guys? So what this test speaks about? Loading. Okay. Loading and understanding. Okay, understanding the data. Okay, so understanding the data is important or not? Understood? Understanding the data set is very, very important. Understood, Jagan? Got it?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So fine. So now handling the missing values. What is the next one? Handling the missing values. So how to handle the missing values is very, very important. Yeah. So how can we handle the missing values? In pandas we already learned. So how to handle the
Use now.
Is or is null. Okay, data frame dot is null. Okay, dot sum. Understood? So look at this one. What we are getting? So passengers is 0. There is no null values. So survived 0. Passengers null. Names null. 6 0. Age. Age having missing values or not?
Age has 177 missing values.
Very good. Cabin having?
Cabin has 687 missing values.
Yes. Embarked means?
Embarked has 2 missing values.
Yes, correct. So we have missing values. Understood, guys? A is having missing values. Okay. Cabin having missing values. Embarked having missing values. So we need to handle those missing values or not? Got it, guys? We need to handle those missing values from here onwards. From here onwards, the EDA started. What started? Exploratory data analysis. We are analyzing the data. Okay. So now look at here. So data frame of. Okay. Column name is what? Age. So age is the column. We have missing values, right? Age column having missing values. Okay. Dot fill now. Fill now is one of the filling the missing values. Filling the missing values with what? Data frame of age.
A
Okay.
with mean.
You want mean? Okay. With the mean you want to replace. Okay, fine. So next one is we need to give the one of the like a keyword argument which is called as a in place. Okay, in place equals to true.
True.
Okay, in place equals to true. Very good. So run this code. Fine. So we filled this one. So now we will check it. We'll check this one using same data. Okay, run this code. Fine, very good. So very good. Age having no missing values are there. There is no
Zero
missing
missing
values in
values.
the age. Very good, super. So remaining columns are there. What are the remaining columns? Cabin having missing values and embarked having the missing values. Okay, we need to work with that one. Okay, just take here. So similar line, right? So similar line. What is that one? Tell me data frame of what is this like a missing data having? Embarked. Okay, embarked having the missing data. So give the embarked column. Okay, column name. Embarked is a column name. So what is the next one? You need to fill now.
Fill
So
now.
fill now. Fill now the data frame like embarked. Okay, embarked. Fine. So next one is what? Dot mode. Okay, dot mode. I am replacing with the mode. What is the mode meaning? Mode means
Most
what?
repeated value.
So most repeated values. Okay. Next one is comma in place. Okay. In place equals to true. So true means it is going to be change. Okay. Run this code. Fine. Very good. So now run this code. Wow. Okay. Embarked is not changed. So here we got like 2, right? So not changed. So still it is like in place. Behavior like in place method works because of the intermediate. Okay, fine. So here I am giving after this one, I am mentioning like 0. Now run this code. Yeah, just check it. Fine, very good. So now like it's resolved and just run this. Wow, embedded also having a 0. So like this mode speaks like a very important one. So here we are taking the mode. Mode means what? Most repeated, right? So when I am taking the 1 here, it is going through the error. So only we need to mention the 1. 1 is not a range. It is not a range. The above expected was a direct cause of the following exception. So we cannot use the here like 1. We need to use the 0. We need to use the 0. So this is a very very important. If you are not like mentioning this one here, like wherever like embarked, it is not going to be changed. Got it? So here it's very very important. So this is like we prepared like filled with this data with the mode, so most repeated. So and finally we reminded is what? Cabin. So cabin having the missing values or not? So we need to replace the missing values.
Yes.
Okay, data frame dot drop. So why I am dropping this one? Drop the cabin. Why guys? Why I am dropping this cabin? What is drop
Let's
mean?
print and see now. Dropping
What is
means
the meaning
deleting
of
the all columns or deleting the
deleting?
column.
So I am deleting. Why I am deleting? What is the reason for deletion? Okay. So why? Because we have so many like filling values. We cannot fill all those, right? So how many columns we have? So how many columns we have, guys? Just like give here shape. Shape is the attribute. So we have
800.
891 rows we have and 12 columns we have. So among 891 rows, how many missing values we have? 687 missing values we have. We cannot
Almost
do.
90%.
Yeah, we cannot use this type of like columns. We need to remove that one. That is the main reason I dropped. So this thought you need to get. So you need to get that part, how working. So what I am to do here, it's a very, very important thing. Understood? So we dropped that column. We dropped that column. Understood? So finally, so we don't have any missing data. So finally run this one. So we gone through this one, right? Just run this. Okay, fine. So successfully, we removed what, guys? We removed cabin. Great. It's really good. So next one is removing the duplicates. One of the important, EDA part is remove the, okay, fine. So next part is remove, okay, remove the duplicates. Remove the duplicates. So we are going to remove the duplicates. How to remove the duplicates, guys? So we have, okay, one method called as a drop duplicates. Okay, df dot drop underscore duplicates. Okay, so we are going to remove the duplicates. Okay, in place, in place. What are the duplicates? Repeated things. Okay, duplicates we may have, for the data frame, whatever the duplicates we have, we removed all those duplicates. Understood? Okay, fine, well and good. So now the next very, very important part is handling the outlier. What is the next one? What is the next part, guys?
Outlier.
What is an outlier? Handling outlier. What is an outlier?
Outlier is nothing but a value which is comparatively larger or smaller to the other values.
Value which is very far or small. Okay, so which is called as outlier. Okay, now we are going to work with this handling what? Handling the outlier. Okay, fine. So how to handle the outlier? Just we don't know where we have the outlier, right? Understood? Where we have the outlier, we don't know. So just for handling the outlier, what we need to use? So to visualize the outlier, so which graphical representation we need to use? To handle the outlier, which graphical representation we can use? Box plot, guys.
Box plot, yes.
Okay, box plot is the data visualization for the outliers. Okay, so we are taking the fail. One second. Yeah, so we are taking the fair. So SNS box plot, fair we are taking. Understood, guys? So we are taking the fair, look at this one. We have the outliers here. So it's a box plot representation. We have so many outliers or not, guys?
Values which are on top are the outliers.
The circles all are the outliers. The circles all are the outliers. Okay, fair. So fair is price of the every person in the Titanic ship they used to pay, right? Okay, so this circle is about the largest outliers. Okay, so more people paid actually. Less people paid, and the more people travel free of cost. Understood, guys? So fine. So we have using IQR, we can do the analysis here. Just go here. So quartile 1. Q1 means what? Q1 means quartile 1 equals to data frame of fail. Okay. Dot quantile. Yeah. Quantile of 0.25. Next. Same thing I am taking. So quartile 3. So you know what is quartile 1, what is quartile 3, right? So I discussed while I am taking the classes. So in statistics, we discuss like, what is this quartile 1, quartile 2, mean, median, and as well as like, middle value, which is called as a median. So minimum value, maximum value. We discuss about 5 number summary. So 5 number summary completely speaks about the box plot. Okay. So I'm taking like, 75% here. Next one is, what is IQR formula? We have formula for the IQR, right? IQR. So what is the formula for the IQR? Q3 minus Q1. What is IQR? Interquartile range. What is IQR? Interquartile range. Understood? So next one is what? Data frame equals to DF, like, of data frame, like, we are taking the fair. Okay. So fair is like, less than or equals to quartile 1 minus, okay, quartile 1 minus 1.5 into IQR. Okay, IQR. So next one, we are taking, what is this formula? What this formula speaks about, guys? I hope you know what is this formula speaks about.
Lower quartile and upper quartile.
So formula for the lower quartiles, smaller quartiles, like, upper quartiles, we have formula, right? So this is the like, formula which we are using, and less than or equals to Q3 plus 1.5 into IQR. Understood? So this is the formula which we are using. So like, it is going to detect the what, guys? Like, IQR, and it is going to work in a greater manner. So just run this. Fine. So put into the data frame. Great. So we have like, fair we have, right? So fair we have like, outliers. So now like, these outliers, whatever we have, we manage that one. We manage that one like, data frame of phase is greater than or equals to quartile 1, and like, phase of like, quartile 3. So what are the less and what are the highest quartiles we gone through? Understood, guys? So now like, you are working with this SNS, just like, give here. Yeah. Look, quartiles removed or not? So previous picture looks like what? There is so many like, outliers are there. There are so many outliers are there. When coming to this like, visualization, we gone through like, we removed all those outliers. Understood, guys? How to analyze? This is where like, EDA is playing the key role. What is this one? EDA. Got it? Are you getting, Jagan? Are you getting, Jagan and Avinash? So this
Yes,
is where like, EDA is working in the greater manner. So what is the next one is what, like, encoding. What is the next one? Encoding. So where we learn this encoding? Where we learn this encoding? In feature engineering. Okay. In feature engineering. So in feature engineering, we gone through like, how to handle the encoding. So what is this encoding? Converting the categorical data to numerical data. So why we need to convert this categorical data to numerical data? What is the meaning? Machine learning likes the, what is this one? ML. Machine learning likes the numerical data. Machine learning likes the numerical data. Understood, guys? So machine learning likes the numerical data. That is the main reason we need to convert this categorical data to numerical data. I already explained you what is this categorical data, what is this numerical data while I am discussing the statistics. While I'm discussing statistics, I explain you everything. Okay, fine, guys. So now look at this one. How to handle, like, data frame equals to pd dot get underscore dummies. Okay. Next one is we are taking the data frame, comma, columns equals to, I'm taking, like, next one వచ్చేసి we are taking, like, our columns names, like, embarked. So we're getting the dummies. We have dummy values, like, when we have the dummy values, get dummies for those one. So whatever the, like, sex we have, female and male, okay, embarked. So for those values, we are getting the dummies. Okay. So comma, drop underscore first equals to true. Okay, fine. So what it is going to do, it is going to convert the categorical variables into the numerical variables. So basically in these columns, whatever the sex and embarked we have, so we do analysis, right? So in the initially we gone through visualization. So we are, like, printing the data frame here, run this data frame. So this is, like, in the numerical data. Under a sex is, like, female we have. Under embarked is, like, SC we have. Okay. So now we need to convert that into the what, guys? Category data into the numerical data. So I'm dropping the, like, first it is a keyword augment, drop first equals to true. And next what we are doing, we are applying the what? Feature engineering. We need to apply the feature engineering. We need to apply the feature engineering. So feature engineering is what? From sklearn. From sklearn dot pre-processing. From sklearn dot pre-processing, import the what? Import the standard scalar. Standard. Okay, standard scalar. Okay, I'm taking the scalar equals to standard scalar class. Okay, this is the class which we are taking. Okay, so next one is data frame of what are the two columns we have? Okay, fine. So this is going to convert, guys. This is going to convert, and we are taking, like, another, like, age and fair. So we have age and fair, right? So we have age column. Sorry, age column, and as well as the fair. Okay, age and fair having what, guys? What the standard scalar is going to do? We already discussed, right? What the standard scalar is going to do? What is the, like, age column and as well as the fair column is in? It is a floating data, right? In feature engineering. So while we are discussing the feature engineering, we discussed about the standard scalar. What we discussed? We discussed about the standard scalar. Okay. So what this standard scalar is going to do? Standard scalar. So what it is going to do? To transfer the features into the mean of 0 or standard deviation of 1. Okay. So we gone through, we learned, like, standard, like, scalar. I explained you everything. So while I am discussing this concept, standard scalar, label encoder. So this is the max minimum scalar or standard scalar we call as. So we gone through how it is going to work and how it is, like, minimizing is going to happen using this standard scalar. So this is very, very important, guys. Like, it is going to minimize. So basically, whenever we have this type of data, floating data, machine is going to get confused. So we need to overcome that one. We need to use the standard scalar. Okay. So we can also use minimum scalar always, or else, like, standard scalar. Okay. So for what? Age. So for the age column and as well as the page. Okay. We are taking, so equals to scalar. Okay. So we're taking a scalar, right? So I'm taking this one. So scalar dot fit transform. So fit transform is the method. Okay, fit transform. So fit transform of data frame of age. Data frame of age, comma, pair. Okay, fine, well and good. So first, finally, like, it is going to be converted. So finally, it is converted, well and good. So this is all about, like, what, guys? This is all about EDA. EDA means what? Exploratory Data Analysis. Okay. So this is all about the exploratory data analysis. So next one is what? So we're done with the, like, data analysis. And next step is what? Splitting the data. What is the next step? So the next step is, like, you guys already know. So splitting the data. So splitting the data is nothing but, like, using what? Splitting the data using what function? Try, test, split. Okay. Then try and split with function we use, like, this concept we already gone through. So today, like, this is all about, like, resolving the question which Jagan asked. One of my student asked, like, ma'am, in EDA, once tell about the data cleaning and data pre-processing, and which is, like, data explain once how to approach with the outliers also. So once he asked the outliers also, I explained that also. So cleaning the data is very important and processing the data is very important. So pandas and feature engineering is playing the key role. And basically in the EDA, in the exploratory analysis, pandas, feature engineering, and data visualization tools. Data visualizations like matplot library and Seaborn are playing the key role. Understood, guys? So this is all about, like, EDA, like, problem solving. So how to work with the EDA, and there are so many techniques. I already explained you in pandas, like, we have only for pandas. Okay. So I taken almost 1 month time to explain everything. So this is all about the pandas concepts we have, and you guys need to work with every PDF. Like, every PDF is, like, very important, and every PDF is very, very important, guys. Why? Because EDA, the exploratory data analysis, is very, very important. Exploratory data analysis is very, very important. You guys need to practice well, then only you will get the understanding. So please go through these concepts, and having any queries, let me know. Okay. Thank you.